Hey there Virgo, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for February 20th to the 26th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. Jumping straight in, we've got the beautiful Temperance energy. You are being guided, maybe by an angel, spirit guide, past loved one, and you're being guided towards a new path where things will be more balanced, where you'll be in better health, where you will be more aligned. Okay, now this path may reveal to you after some kind of ending. This is the card that comes after death in the major arcana. It is a card of Sagittarius, and it says have patience because the conditions are almost right for that path to be shown to you. So let's keep going, Virgo. We've got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, it feels like at the moment things are a bit of a struggle. Now, what Spirit is saying is consider what you're fighting for and whether that is really worth it. With the Seven of Wands, sometimes I say, you know, this is my alignment, misalignment card, meaning consider if what you're really pushing for here, you know, do you feel like that's really meant for you? Does it feel like it gives you energy, or does it put you out of balance? Sometimes it's like pushing, you know, uphill or going against the current with this card. So there could be an amount of surrender required, surrendering, releasing, and actually moving in the flow of where the universe really wants to take you. You have enough energy to go through that. You also have the higher ground when that card comes out. So let's get one more of these, Virgo. We've got Five of Wands. Yeah, I think it's really having an impact here, Virgo, on your personal energy, maybe even your physical health with the Five of Wands. Now, this can be an energy of conflict, internal conflict, or a situation of gossip or corporate politics in the workplace. There's an energy going in a lot of different directions. So the universe is saying, bring it back to you, go within, and then it's time to reevaluate and make some choices around whether the situation is actually right for you to stay in. Virgo, let's get you a 9-card block out and get the big picture here, the full story. If you'd like a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will take you to my website. Grab my Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you want to start interpreting the cards for yourself. That's absolutely free. And if you do want to take your tarot journey deeper, the doors are open to the initiation, which is my more immersive tarot journey. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. I'm doing daily reads and love readings over there, and sometimes on Instagram pulling cards for followers as well. Love to have you over there. Please do use the link below for Instagram, as there are scammers out there. I'm going to speed things up. See you in just a moment, Virgo. Virgo, these are your cards, and I can see very clearly why the universe is trying to redirect you now. Look at that bottom row energy. It is a doozy. The Star, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Tower. The universe is trying to realign you to your path of purpose, your path of truth. Now, that is the path. That is your divine timeline, your plan in this lifetime that you signed up to move through when you incarnated here. Now that could be quite different from what you're actually choosing currently. So that's why it feels really hard, because I feel like the universe is trying to redirect you like back onto the path, okay? And there will be changes required. I've got two, you know, powerfully fundamental cards of change here in the tarot with the Tower and the Eight of Wands, and it feels like there's a different direction, maybe quite an opposite direction here for you. Now, the universe can escalate the stakes with bringing in Tower moments when we're not sort of following the signs and synchronicities, or you know, that true gut feeling and calling, because that's one of our life lessons, right? To realize that we are also our own guide, and we have this powerful navigation system within us. So and that's no disrespect, Virgo, because we are all human. We have free will as well, and there are many different reasons why we would hold on to a situation, even if it's causing us grief, even if we're stuck in the Five of Wands. Now, that's because, you know, we live in the 3D realm. we have bills to pay, we have, you know, children to feed, we have, you know, we're trying to get ahead, we need a certain amount of money and stability and security, okay? So the Four of Pentacles has showed up, Virgo, to say that you're probably holding on to the situation for one of those reasons. And also because, you know, there is a certain amount of safety in the known as well. Changing a situation can be a real upheaval, and that can be challenging emotionally and physically and energetically, right? It takes a lot of energy, especially when we're already so worn out from a situation, to even fathom, my gosh, now I've got to find another job or find another home or leave this relationship, whatever it is for you. You may also be at the point where you're just kind of feeling so pulled down by this that you are struggling to find that inner fight or that inner, you know, self-confidence and belief to be able to do that. The message is very clear here that you do have the energy and you do have that fight in you, and remember, it feels like you have the higher ground here. So consider that it might be time to let go. You know, Temperance was our first energy out, and I said, look, it comes after the Death card as that recalibration energy, and the reward of, you know, leaving a situation behind that's not meant for us, you know, is that new path reveals. I can see that. It's literally knocking at your door, okay? But at the moment, this is you. This is you. So it's a general reading. Please, you know, relate it to your situation. This could be a relationship that you're holding on to for reasons of, you know, financial security, or, you know, because it is, you know, look, it's just scary to let go sometimes. It could be a work situation because you've got a mortgage, you've got bills, you know, rent, all of the things. But there is always a cost and payoff, isn't it? Now, Temperance says that, you know, the time is almost right. You might be waiting for that right time to let go. And I do see that in this reading. The Moon says that you have got some very genuine and valid worries and concerns. Okay, but we've just talked about some of those. I also feel there's more to this situation than you know, Virgo, okay? The Moon, hidden stuff, undercurrents, depths, sometimes secrets, good or bad. Sometimes people that are a little two-faced, you know, they're showing up as this kind of tame dog, like, I'm your friend, you know, I'm your manager, I've got your best interests at heart. And underneath it, they got a wolf going on, okay? They're looking out for themselves, you know, they're herding their flock in the direction that they want them to go. So I feel there's more to it. I really do. And I really think, Virgo, that in your gut and your intuition, like, it's pinging off trying to give you the signs. And we talked about those signs, didn't we? How, you know, the universe, you know, sends us signs through our navigation system to go, hey, Virgo, sure about this? Are you sure you want to keep fighting for this? Are you sure it's an energetic fit for you? Now, I say that the Tower, and we're getting to that, is, you know, when we haven't felt being tickled by the feather, right, the signs and synchronicities, it brings in those Mack trucks to clear the path. That is the Tower. You can mitigate this. You can deviate from this, and I'm not saying, you know, bypassing, but we can slowly dismantle it ourselves rather than waiting for it to fall. And I can see, Virgo, very, very clearly that you're already quite aware of all this. You are not stupid. You are also not unaware, and you are not unintuitive. You're actually reevaluating, but it's because of all this stuff that you're going, I sort of feel stuck here. I sort of feel like my hands are tied. Four of Swords. So the thing about the Four of Swords, though, is that there is a breakthrough here coming. I would love you to take some time to truly meditate and contemplate on this and reflect. I would also love you to look at a few different angles, Virgo, and see the real truth of this situation. You know, tame dog or wild wolf, my best interest or not. You know, the Seven of Swords is someone who's reevaluating and really considering, what am I getting out of this, versus what am I giving up for it? You know, my time, my effort, my energy, blood, sweat and tears. What have I got to show for that? And you may have actually built some good stuff in this situation. But I'm asking you, is it the vehicle to take you to the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, you know, true stability, true happiness, you know, where we really feel like our resource needs are met, we're out of that fight or flight feeling, and we're genuinely just really happy. So you're contemplating, you're absolutely contemplating. I also feel that there could be a truth that becomes known to you or comes as a download or insight. I also feel, Virgo, that you might be keeping a secret here, and that secret could be that you are reevaluating and you're thinking about moving on from this situation. And if so, I would love you to be seeking that change, because the universe really wants to bring it in for you. And it could come quite quickly, quite unexpectedly, and it will take you in a new direction. And that's going to feel like a different direction. It's going to feel like, wow, I didn't see myself going this way. But guess what? Spirit not only saw you going in that direction, it planned for you to go in that direction. You might feel like you're the last to know. Actually, you were the first to know, you know, when you had that pre-birth planning before you incarnated here. So whatever it is that you need to be able to transition out of this situation, I want you to start seeking it. I often say this in my readings, you need to seek that change. You need to let the universe know, I am ready, I'm available, bring it to me. Bring it to me. Now this here is, again, something quite different, as I've talked about. You're going to feel like you're going in a different direction, that, hey, like maybe it even feels a bit quirky, a bit different. Something that you might have chosen when you were younger, Page of Cups. It's definitely a lot more fun and joyful. But I think down the track, once you kind of integrate into your new environment, your new situation, your new job, your new single life, whatever it is for you, you're going to go, this actually fits me so well. Why didn't I do this earlier? Right? Hindsight is just such a beautiful and powerful thing. I also feel like there could be the possibility here, Virgo, that you may learn some, so like that if there is some information that comes out, or you see someone's true colours, it might come as quite a surprise with that Page of Cups energy. But once you go away and have a bit of a reflect on it, and you'll kind of see how the pieces come together, you'll realise that all the clues were there all along. I do think there'll be some genuine hurt and disappointment here as well. But, you know, it won't be very long and you'll be like, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. But to get there, we got to go through this, or we have to be in conscious control of dismantling the tower. So the tower stands for this situation that we actually thought was our solid, thought was our stable. But have a look underneath there, Virgo. Better for you to see it on that one. But there is a really shaky ground under this. That's in the foundation. So what Spirit wants you to know is that there's a certain illusion of stability or security here, but underneath, something in the basement, something, you know, underneath the ground that this is built on, whether that's a value system, you don't have the same outlook for the future, or they've got different agendas here, or someone's concealing truth, you know, it means everything built on top of that. There's a certain amount of inauthenticity to it. And that's not your vibration, Virgo, right? You know, the tower for me is like, you've either outgrown this, it's a mismatch for you, or, you know, it's just not genuine. So if the tower is falling, we let it fall, because if we hold on to it, we can go down with it. If we patch it up, we normally go around for another cycle and we end up back here, right? Back here. So the way to dismantle the tower consciously is to begin seeking the new path, to come to a place of acceptance that maybe an ending is required in order to move towards your path of absolute truth. This is the Divine Wish Fulfillment card, and this is the reward, the golden offer, the gift to the person that, you know, using their free will reconnects with exactly where they're meant to be in this life. A great card of healing and moving on. Beautiful, beautiful card of vulnerably moving forward to your truth. It's Aquarian energy. Yeah, I pretty much have Aquarius, and I have Sagittarius with Temperance, Cancer, Pisces with the Moon. And it's about being guided, like stars aligning for you, being guided to your new path that will come through. So can be a new solid offer. It can be a new contract, a new commitment, a new home, an increase in your finances. And it's going to open up the new path. And if you invest in this one, it can expand through to the 10 of Pentacles for you. It's not going to get stopped at the 4. And the 10 of Pentacles is, you know, I'm living my best life. I can build a beautiful family life, home life. I've got enough money. I like my job. You know, it's a brilliant reality. So Virgo, let's dive into Moonology for an oracle card. I've got for you, oh, it's time to take action. And it's the New Moon in Aries card. And we know that Aries is about bold moves. It's about leaps of faith. It's Emperor energy. It's like, I am taking the drive, you know, the reins of this driver's seat here, and I'm making moves, right? Dismantling that tower by myself. Let's get one more to close out from Divine Abundance. For my lovely Virgo, which I didn't forget you last week, Virgo. I had a camera issue. I think I hit the button off after I turned it on and I lost half of your reading. So I hope I've given you a good one this week. So I do apologise for that. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So it's almost a little bit about operating between the 3D and the 5D. You know, doing what you need to do in the physical realm to truly embrace that spiritual path that you are being guided to. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. I am here cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.